Hey there, Zane. Are you free to talk for a second? Are you going to be free this Saturday to hang out?
Hey there, Opal. No, I'm sorry, but we talked about this already, remember? I told you that I'm gonna be spending Saturday with my daughter, Amanda. I already know that we're going to be gone this weekend too, so I just don't think that we'll be able to see each other.
Oh, shoot, that's right. You did tell me all about that, didn't you? Sorry that I forgot. I guess I just really wanted to be with you. But yeah, I do remember you saying that it wouldn't really work out for this weekend. I just thought I might ask again in case anything changed.
Yeah, it's no problem, but is everything okay with you, Opal?
Yeah, I'm okay, but I'm just thinking that Amanda is already 10 years old, right? Don't you think it might be time that you finally introduce me to her? I mean, she's going to be starting puberty soon if she hasn't already. So I think it would be easier for us to get along if we met sooner rather than later.
Huh, you might be right about that. She is already in the 5th grade, and even she's been asking me when I'm gonna get married again. I suppose it can't just be us two forever.
Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have asked for anything. I know that you already have a lot on your mind, right?
Oh no, you're totally fine. I think that I'm just the overthinking type when it comes to this, you know?
Well, that's okay. It's a lot to think about, but if your daughter is asking about you getting married, then maybe that's a sign that we should finally meet.
Yeah, you might be right about that actually. I'll talk to Amanda and see what she thinks.
Really? You'll really do that for me? Oh, that's amazing. Thank you. I've always wanted to meet your daughter. This is going to be great.
I really hope so. To be honest, I'm just a little bit nervous about it. I don't know if I'm embarrassed or scared or, well, I just hope that you two get along, really. I know that you'll do your best to get along with Amanda, but you never actually can know how a child is going to react to something like this.
Yeah, that is also a good point, but I promise to do my best to make sure that we get along together. And that way you'll have nothing to worry about between the two of us. I know it might take some time, but I can be patient.
Thank you so much for being so understanding about this, Opal. I really do appreciate it. I feel so lucky that I've gotten to meet and get to know a person like you like this. You're just so considerate. I was thinking about my daughter and I'm really grateful for how excited you are to meet Amanda.
Well, of course I am. Why wouldn't I be? After all, if you and I get married, then that means she'll be my daughter as well. Well, even if our relationship doesn't go quite that far, I still want to be able to be there for her and at least get along well.
Wow, I still can't believe that you feel that way even though you're younger than me.
Are you really that surprised? You were the one that was upfront with me about having a kid, and so when we started dating, I knew what I was getting myself into. There are times where I wish that you and I could spend more time together, but I guess that's just a matter of waiting until we're all a family.
I know, I do wish that we could spend some more time together as well. You know that my wife died 10 years ago, and, well, I'm just really happy to have someone other than Amanda to share these feelings with. I feel like a lot of people don't really understand what it's like to be a single parent, so thanks for always listening.
Oh, Zane, of course I'll listen to you. I just hope that Amanda and I can get together as well. Even if she doesn't come to think of me as a mom, if I can even hold the place of an older sister, then I'll be happy.
Well, okay then. I guess I'll talk to Amanda and we'll see if we can't work out a time for us all to meet.
Thank you so much for doing that, Zane. I know this has been a long time coming, so I'm so happy that we're finally doing this. Hey there, Zane. I just wanted to thank you for inviting me over today. Please tell Amanda that I had a lovely time as well, okay?
No, thank you for coming over, and for that lovely bag that you got Amanda. She really loved it. Plus, you just have that sense of style that I really lack. I'm glad that there's so much I can learn from you.
Aw, well, I'm just glad that Amanda liked her gift. I wasn't sure what her style was, so I just went with what was in fashion.
Well, I don't know if I'd be able to pick either of those, so you did a great job. You should have seen us when we went out clothes shopping. Amanda's always getting upset because she always says that I pick out ugly stuff for her to try on.
Does she really say that? I'm honestly pretty surprised. I always thought you were a pretty stylish guy.
Well, I feel like it might be a bit more simple for you guys. You just have to not look like a slob, really.
Either way, I'm glad that Amanda liked the bag. I was surprised when she knew the brand, too. I feel like when I was her age, I wasn't as into fashion. But even her outfit was all coordinated. I guess maybe she's taking lessons from all your business meetings you've had to take her to when you didn't have a sitter.
Oh, man. Well, whatever the reason might be, it is true that Amanda has a sharp eye for fashion. She's always reading up on the latest trends and up-and-coming designers online.
Do you think she might want to work in the fashion industry in the future?
I'm not sure if she'll really think that hard about her future, but I think that's fine for a little girl. Sometimes I see her practicing her dance routines, and so, who knows, maybe she wants to be a pop star.
Ah, yes. I remember being her age and dreaming of the day when I would perform in front of all my adoring fans. And I think that phase only lasted a few months for me.
Well, I guess that explains why you didn't make it all the way to stardom then, right?
Something like that. But anyways, did you think that today went well? I didn't do anything weird or awkward, right?
I thought everything went great, actually. Amanda seemed to be really happy. Maybe a little surprised, but happy.
You think she was surprised? I don't understand. What was surprising about today for her?
Well, after you left, she was just going on about how pretty you were. Apparently, she was surprised that you were dating someone like me.
Oh, come on. She didn't really say that, did she? Because that's just too much. I am so happy that we got to meet today. I'll make sure to think of another good present to bring her for the next time we meet.
Come on now, you don't have to buy her a gift every single time you visit.
I know, but I still felt like maybe we were both a little too nervous to really talk to each other, so I figured that gifts can be a good way to break the ice for now. But either way, I am glad that we met and got to talk for the period that we did.
I'm sure that'll all come with time, and you just gotta give Amanda some more time to warm up to you, you know?
Of course, I can be patient. What is she up to right now, by the way?
Oh, she's just in a room by herself. I think getting to meet you took quite a bit out of her.
Oh no, I hope I wasn't talking too much. I really hope I didn't do anything to upset her.
No, it's nothing like that at all. She's just kind of a shy girl, so meeting new people can be a lot for her sometimes.
I see. Well, okay, that's good to know. I'll be sure to try and remember that for the next time that we all see each other. I was thinking that maybe the next time I come over, I could try cooking dinner for us all, if you think that would be all right.
Oh wow, that would really be great. Thank you so much for that. And you know, I've been thinking, now that you've met my daughter, I guess next time we have to think about when you can meet my parents.
Wait, what? You want me to meet your parents already? But we're not even talking about getting married.
I know, but we're in a serious relationship. And I think that I should meet your parents too. After all, I'm sure that they have their concerns about you being together with an older single father, so I just want to think that maybe we should find some time for us all to sit down and talk.
Well, I don't really think that my parents have any problem with us being together. Or rather, well, you remember how I told you that my parents and I don't really get along, right? So I really don't care all that much what they think about my relationships. In fact, most days I think it would be best if you just never met them at all. After all, they never seem to really show any interest in me, so I don't think you have to worry.
Are you sure about that? You never want me to meet your parents, even if we get married?
Honestly, yes, I really just don't want them in my life if I can help it. But I've come this far in life dealing with my parents like this, and well, it's just the kind of people they are. I just don't think there'd be much point in having you meet them at all. Besides, the only time they ever reach out to me is when they need to ask for money.
I see. I'm sorry, I guess I didn't realize it was that serious. I certainly don't want to force something onto you that you don't want to do, but I just want you to know that if there's ever a time that you want me to meet them, I'd be more than happy to.
Thank you so much for being so understanding about all of this, Zane. But I really just don't even talk to them if I can help it. So don't be surprised if that day never comes, okay? But I would love to go and meet your family. I'm sure they're lovely people.
Well, I just want you to know that I really am thinking about marriage, and I want to make sure that we do be right for each other. Of course, my daughter is always going to come first, but I'll always care for you, Opal.
And I completely respect those priorities of yours, Zane, but anyways, it's starting to get late, and I think I might go take a bath.
Sounds good. You've had a long day, and you deserve it. Thanks again for everything today.
No, thank you. I really do appreciate everything you do for us. And tell Amanda that it really was a treat finally getting to meet her.
Hey there, Amanda. I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to be coming back home soon, okay? How's Grandma doing? Are you two getting along pretty well?
Hey, Dad. Grandma and I are going good, yeah. We just finished having dinner, and now Grandma said she was going to take a bath. She said that she was just going to do everything she normally does before going to bed and then drive back.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm glad that you two are getting along. By the way, I just wanted to ask you about this Sunday. What do you think about going shopping with Opal and I? You were telling me about how you didn't have enough warm clothes, right?
Oh, you want us to go shopping with her? I think I'm good. Thank you.
Wait, what? Why do you word it like that? Are you still nervous to be around Opal? I know she's new, but you'll never like her if you don't get to know her.
Dad, are you thinking about getting married to Opal?
Well, yeah, I am actually. And that's why I would like you to spend a bit more time together. That way you can see that you like her. And if you don't, then I won't get married, you know?
Do you really mean that? You want me to choose if you get married?
Honey, you mean the world to me, and I don't want to put you in a spot where you're not comfortable. Of course, I really don't think there should be any problems with Opal.
But there is, Dad. Please don't marry that lady. I don't want her to be my mom.
Amanda, I'm feeling a little confused about this. Did something happen between the two of you?
No, nothing happened, and when we met she was nice and all, but I'm scared.
Oh, honey, are you telling me that you're scared of Opal? What in the world makes you feel that way?
Well, I just know that she isn't good with kids at all. In fact, I think she's really mean to them.
I'm sorry, I still don't understand. What makes you think that Opal would be mean to kids?
Well, I saw a kid, I think he might have been 5 years old, who was hanging around Opal.
I see. So this is all because you saw something that scared you?
I'm sorry, Dad. I'm scared.
It's okay, honey. There really is nothing to be scared of. It's just you and me. You can tell me anything.
But it's just, well, even my teachers were telling me not to go around saying this kind of stuff. That's why I'm scared.
It's okay, Amanda. I want you to know that I'll believe you no matter what you tell me. Even if it's weird or difficult to believe, I just want to know what's going on with you. I mean, do you remember that one time you begged me not to go to work until I stayed home? And then later on the news that morning there was a horrible wreck on the road? I'm just saying, I think I should listen to your gut.
Thank you so much, Dad. I'm so happy that you'll believe me.
Of course, sweetie. Now tell me what you saw Opal do to this boy.
Well, the thing is that this boy kept calling Opal his mom.
This little boy was calling Opal his mom? But that's weird because Opal's never been married.
But I really did see it, I promise. I know what I saw and heard was that. But then Opal started throwing things at this boy and yelling at him.
Oh, wow. I see. Okay then, you've given me a lot to think about. I'll try and look into who this boy is.
Please hurry, Dad. I'm really scared that this boy could be in even more trouble.
Okay, Amanda, don't worry. Daddy's gonna look into this and try and make it right.
I'm so sorry to be doing this, Dad. I know that you really did want to marry Opal.
Amanda, please, you don't have anything to apologize for, okay? I'm sure that you were holding in those feelings for a while, so I'm the one who should be saying thank you for coming to me about this. You know, I've been noticing that you've been acting a little off. Is this why?
You mean you really did notice?
Of course I did. I brought you your favorite ice cream the other day and you barely even reacted to it.
I didn't know that you could tell so easily with me.
Come on, you're my daughter. Of course I'm gonna be paying attention to you. But please don't feel like you ever have to hide anything from me, okay? I'm always gonna be here for you.
Hey Zane, I am so sorry to do this, but work has just really picked up lately and I don't think we're going to be able to see each other for a while.
Your job is getting busy, huh?
Yeah, it's gotten pretty crazy over here. I've just been given a lot on my plate to deal with, and so I don't even think we should text for a little bit. I really am sorry about this. I know that you wanted us all to go out shopping together.
Oh, it's fine. Actually, I don't really want you around my daughter anymore anyways.
Wait, what? What do you mean? Did I do something to upset Amanda?
Oh, I think the problem goes much deeper than that, actually.
Zane, I'm not really sure what you mean by that. What's going on here? Do you still even want to get married to me?
I'm afraid not. I don't even want to keep dating you, to be honest.
Wait, what? I really don't understand where this is all coming from. I mean, I thought you said we were going to wait for Amanda to make up her mind, right? We've been together 2 years. You're not really just going to break up with me just like that, right? I thought that you liked me. Why did you even bother asking me out if you weren't serious about getting married to me?
You're right. I'm sorry that this has taken us 2 years to get here. But the thing was that I really did want to marry you.
I wanted it too. I don't understand what's happened. Where is all this coming from all of a sudden?
Opal, I want you to be honest with me. Do you have a kid?
What? Why would you even ask me that? You know the answer.
Well, you're right about that. I know the answer to the question and so much more, really. So, let's just be honest with each other. You have a 5-year-old son, don't you?
Zane, come on. Are you serious? This is crazy. You know that I'm single and I've never been married.
Yes, I know that. And I also know that you had this kid without even getting married.
So then, you were looking into me? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, I'm afraid that I had to look into your life, and I'm sorry for that invasion of privacy.
Okay, you caught me. I didn't want to say anything about having a kid because I didn't want you to leave me or lose interest. That's why I told you I was single when we were first dating, and then I was just too scared to tell you the truth.
Why would you feel the need to hide that from me when I have a daughter, though? I was honest with you, Amanda.
I know, you're right. It was so stupid of me, but I don't blame you for being mad about me hiding my kid from you.
No, I'm not really surprised. Single parents do this kind of thing all the time to try and get by. But what I can't stand is how you treat that poor kid of yours.
What do you mean how I treat him? How do you know how I treat my son?
Well, I say treat because it can hardly be described as raising him. I know that you just feed him cheap instant noodles all the time. And that the reason you don't talk to your parents anymore is because they didn't like how you were treating him. Is that why we weren't going to be able to talk to each other for a while?
Wait a second. Did you go and talk to my parents about this, Zane?
That's right. The further I dug into the story, the more I had to talk to them. And I saw your son, too, playing in the yard at your house, but he looked so skinny and underfed. I just felt sorry for him.
Well, you have no idea what it's like to be a single mother. Not all of us can be as rich as you. I am shocked that you'd be judgmental about something like money.
But it's not that, is it? I mean, you're always getting manicures and pedicures, not to mention you're always wearing expensive clothing brands.
Well, that's because I have to show up for work and look professional, don't I?
I'm not saying that that in and of itself is a bad thing, but I am saying that your priorities aren't set correctly, and that's why I just can't be with you anymore. I'm sorry, but we gotta break up. You're not the person I thought you were at all.
Wait, no, please don't do this. I can change. If I get married to you, then I'll have more money to spend on my son. Please don't leave me.
After that, Opal called Zane over and over again, begging him to take her back, but Zane just ignored her calls and messages. Zane had heard from Opal's parents that the baby was born from a previous relationship where she slept with a married man. She ended up being sued by the wife of the man, and that's how she lost so much money. It was also when her parents cut her off. Opal avoided her own parents so that prospective new partners would never learn the truth about her. Zane reported Opal to the CPS, who ended up taking her son away when they saw the state that he was living in. After that, Opal moved away and no one has heard from her ever since. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.